Like and subscribe right now, or this spider will crawl on your face when you're sleeping. When God creates a new creature, he can get a little carried away with its size. From the biggest anaconda to the most enormous creature in Earth's history, today we're showing you the 15 biggest creatures ever captured. Number 15. Massive Brazilian anaconda. Next time you find a snake crawling peacefully in your garden, not hurting anybody, you should be thankful that it isn't this 33-foot-long anaconda from Brazil. A huge dead monster snake, which weighed in at a whopping 400 kilograms, was discovered by the workers after they carried out a controlled explosion in a cave in Brazil. Pictures from the site were released on the internet, and people were completely astonished to see them and questioned if the snake was even real. Unfortunately, it was already dead when the construction workers found it. Number 14. The mega fruit bat. Bats are fascinating creatures, mainly because they're the only freely flying mammals. But the more interesting thing about bats is that some of its species are so large you'd mistake them for flying foxes. This family of large bats, known as megabats, is also sometimes called flying foxes just because of their appearance. They have very large eyes, pricked ears, long snouts, and a coat of fur around their eyes. Number 13. King Croc of Dubai. It's only fair to call a giant crocodile from Dubai King Croc. There's a huge saltwater crocodile weighing in at a whopping 1,660 and measuring over 5 meters in length in the Dubai Aquarium and Underwater Zoo. It was first thought to be around 2.4 meters in length, but when King Croc was moved from the Botanic Gardens that he had taken over to a more protected environment located in Queensland, Australia, it measured to be twice the suggested size. In 2014, it arrived at the Dubai Aquarium and Underwater Zoo. Today, I'm 40 years old and one of the largest living crocodiles in the world. Number 12. Portuguese Mano War. The Portuguese Mano War, the Man of War, Blue Bottle, or Floating Terror, many other names like that. The best of them all is Floating Terror. Yeah, I'm going to use that name because it's literally the coolest name. It is often mistaken for a jellyfish. Still, you might be surprised to find out that it's actually a colony of genetically identical individuals. That's right, it is literally hundreds of little men of war, making up the giant jellyfish-like animal that you can see. This thing can be as long as 50 feet. It was first discovered in the 18th century when it was captured by sailors. Number 11. Swordfish. Big game fishing must have been incredible but also challenging in the 1950s when anglers were without such luxuries as sonar fish finders, high-tech reels, and GPS guidance systems. The most enduring and distinguished fish catching record is Lou Marin's historic capture of the all-tackle world record swordfish. On May 7, 1953, Marin landed an incredible 1,182-pound broadbill swordfish after a 2-hour battle off the coast of Iquique, Chile. The record swordfish measured 4+ meters and boasted a girth of 78 inches. This is some record, we have to say. Number 10. The Big Bull. This massive beast holds the title of Britain's biggest bull. This record-breaking bullock is all muscle with minimal fat and doesn't even need any steroid supplements to weigh as much as he does. Nicknamed Field Marshal, this huge bull weighs about 3,600 pounds and stands at 6 feet 5 inches, and has become more like a tourist attraction because of its fascinating looks and record-setting enormity. But this bull is not fat, he's all muscle. Its owner Arthur said he just wanted to feed the bull so he could be healthy, and that's exactly how Field Marshal turned out. A healthy bull and an incredible sight for all to see. Number 9. The Japanese spider crab. Have you ever heard of the giant Japanese spider crab, which has been blowing the minds of many since its discovery? This scary guy is the largest crab species in the world and inhabits the waters of Japan. It has the largest leg span of any known arthropod, reaching about 4 meters long when fully stretched out, and can weigh up to 44 pounds. Special equipment is required when fishing for them because of their incredibly strong and sharp claws. Number 8. Giant gypsyland earthworm. Imagine an extra large size earthworm that is just an increased dose of gooiness. That's exactly what the giant gypsyland earthworm is. One of Australia's 1,000 giant earthworm species, it's almost 3 times larger than the regular earthworm and reaches an enormous length of 10 feet. They can grow up to be 3 inches in diameter and weigh up to 200 grams. This huge earthworm can easily be confused for an adult snake. See for yourself how enormously long they are. And disgusting. Number 7. The African giant snail. The African giant snail that we're here to show you will shake all your thoughts about snails. They are the largest land snails that are known to have ever existed, with a size of 8 inches in length and 4 inches in width. They are known to be voracious eaters and can eat anything from living to dead plant matter. They're known to be able to eat over 500 types of plants. Number 6. Asian giant salamander. When you debate the size of a salamander with your friends, the highest figure on your list would probably be the description that could fit right on your palm. But we have to impress on you that these slimy creatures that look cute in a blood-curdling sort of way can grow beyond that. They can extend up to 5 feet and weigh up to 143 pounds, especially if it's an Asian salamander like this one stranded beside a road close to the Kamo River in Kyoto, Japan. These guys have been around for 170 million years. Number 5. The giant oarfish. We present to you the most unique and amazing fish living in the seas, the oarfish. This vertebrate fish measures up to 26 feet in length and weighs up to 440 pounds. This monster feeds upon little crustaceans, fish, and squid. The most interesting part about it is that it has a long, thin body like a ribbon. Its main characteristic is its long red fin, which runs throughout its body. It's one of the recent creatures caught, so not much is known about it except that it's extremely long. Looks like a submarine from afar. Number 4. Leatherback sea turtles. We don't talk about turtles, so I think it's high time we put them front and center and begin today's video with one of them, which is considered to be the largest of all sea turtle species. Leatherback sea turtles are the only species of sea turtle that lack scales and a hard shell and are named for their tough, rubbery skin and have existed in their current form since the age of the dinosaurs. The largest leatherback ever recorded was almost 10 feet from the tip of its beak to the tip of its tail and weighed in at 2,019 pounds. Just look at the size of this big boy. Number 3. The colossal squid. This amazing species is the biggest squid in the world, even surpassing the giant squid. It measures up to 49 feet in length, weighs up to 1,100 pounds, and is as big as a bus. It has 2 eyes, approximately the size of a soccer ball. Now imagine a gigantic squid in front of you with all such features. It can be really scary and can give a killer look. They prey on fish and other smaller squid with their sharp beaks and have no trouble in catching their prey because of their large tentacles. And now let us move on to our subscriber pick of the day. This image was sent to us by a subscriber. Similarly, if you ever wish to know more about an image you come across, just send it to us. Who knows? We might even feature it in one of our videos. Number 2. Lelong. Measured at 20 feet 3 inches and weighing 2,370 pounds, lelong stood to be the largest crocodile ever caught and placed in captivity. Lelong was captured alive in Bunawan Township on September 3, 2011. And like all saltwater crocodiles, the search was launched when he was suspected of attacking several people, including a 12-year-old girl whose head was found near the river, and a fisherman reported missing some days before. Even after mapping out the lelong's hideout, he was hunted for over 3 weeks, and it took around 100 people to bring him onto land. Sadly, captivity killed this huge creature. Number 1. Blue whale. Finally, we have the biggest creature to ever roam the earth. I mean swim the oceans. And the most surprising thing is, it still exists. The blue whale is so giant that even as a baby, it can make a grown man look like a minnow. The blue whale averages 25 feet or 7.6 meters long at birth and weighs about 3 tons. As an adult, it can easily stretch to the length of a city bus, which is around 100 feet in length and weighs close to 200 tons. Thanks for watching. What's your favorite animal? Let us know in the comments. Do like and share it with your friends, subscribe to the channel, and hit the bell icon to not miss any of the upcoming amazing videos.